Hey gentlemen, do you need a new laptop? We've just got our new range through at Snow Mountains Tech Store and we're going to take you through them in a couple of seconds. Here we go. So first up we've got our cheapest one, a little HP 14 inch, 550 bucks, Celeron processor, 4 gig of RAM, 128 gig hard disk. Can be upgradable to 8 gig or 240 gig hard disk. Yeah, great little machine, good for school, cheap in case it gets binned. We can replace screens and things like that, but should be getting pretty close to the cost of a new computer. But that's our cheapest one in the range at the moment. We can get other brands as well on any of these, so if there's something in particular you're after, just let us know. The next one in our range, coming in at $749, is a Asus with an i3 processor, 4 gig of RAM and 250 gig SSD hard disks. You probably notice all of our computers have SSD hard disks because it keeps them nice and quick for an extended period of time. You may see computers around which are similar price, possibly better, with regular and larger spinning hard disks. I would stay away. SSD hard disks are the way to go, and especially under Windows 10. It's a really good idea. Comparing speeds, you'll find so much quicker to boot, so much quicker to run with. Anyway, like I said, starting to get low mid-range here at 750 bucks. Great computer, really good build quality, 15-inch screen, full HD screen. Yeah, you can't miss it for about 750 bucks if that's what your budget is. And the next one in our range, we have ourselves a Asus i5 processor. 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig SSD, full HD screen, and quite a nice one it is too. This is a slightly slimmer one, slightly smaller. Same size screen but just in a slightly smaller package. Still has a number pad as well. But yeah, great little computer. They're at 1,050 bucks. Does have a discrete graphics card too, if that's a useful thing for you. But this is where we start a really good range of mid-range computers. Really good for basically the vast majority of people. i5 processors are... And the next one in our range, we have ourselves a Asus i5 processor. 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig SSD, full HD screen, and quite a nice one it is too. This is a slightly slimmer one, slightly smaller. Same size screen but just in a slightly smaller package. Still has a number pad as well. But yeah, great little computer. They're at 1,050 bucks. Does have a discrete graphics card too, if that's a useful thing for you. But this is where we start a really good range of mid-range computers. Really good for basically the vast majority of people. Next up, we have another i5 processor, but this time from Lenovo with a 15.6 inch screen. It's an 8th gen processor, just like all the ones here. 8 gig of RAM, 240 gig SSD, full HD screen. This one is $1,099, so 50 bucks more. Oh, yep, 50 bucks more. But it's just a different brand. Some people prefer Lenovo over Asus. Personally, I prefer Asus, so pick yourself up a bargain and grab the other one. But yeah, it's just it's possibly got a slightly bigger battery, but they both run very nicely. Both great machines. Just prefers if you like Holdens or Fords, you know, Asus, Lenovo. And the next one we've got is similar again. These last two and the next one are both i5 processors, always 8th gen here, with SSD hard disks and 8 gig of RAM. Anyway, we'll show you the next one. The next one's a bit interesting. Okay, so this is the third in our mid-range offerings. This is a Asus Toughbook, again a 15.6 inch laptop. You've probably noticed the keyboard, which rotates colors. It is awesome. Everyone loves it. Now, the processor of this one is very similar to an i5. It's from the competition known as AMD. It's a Ryzen 5 3rd generation processor. It's basically ball for ball exactly the same as the i5s in the other ones. 8 gig of RAM, 240 gig SSD. This is 1,150. Now, apart from the amazing keyboard, which is pretty sweet, and the screen, we'll just turn that back on, it's also built just a little bit more robustly. So it is advertised as being spill resistant up to 60 mils of liquid. We wouldn't recommend testing that, but it's just built just a little bit more tough. So if you're a tradie that takes his laptop to website, or if it takes his laptop to website, if you're a tradie that takes his laptop to the worksite, or if you're buying it for a child that goes to school, I honestly need to be very careful about saying how tough it is. It is still a laptop, it is still liable to break, it is still effectively made of plastic, but it's just built a little bit more ruggedly, a little bit more robustly, just to take the occasional knock. It isn't actually warranted for heavy knocks or anything like that, but it's just a little bit built a little bit more robustly, a little bit more carefully. And yeah, but this one's also designed to work a little bit better in the hyper cold weather. So if you're up at the ski fields or anything like that, it's just designed to work in a slightly wider range of temperatures and that sort of thing. So really great laptop, and one of our personal favorites. Ryan, one of the guys that works here, actually has the top end version of this. It's about 2.5 grand worth of laptop, but it's a very similar thing and he loves it. So this one's a bit of a crowd favorite. We do sell quite a few of these, so not a bad laptop. Yeah, one to think about. Alrighty, and for our final laptop, and the one that sits at the top of our range at the moment, we have ourselves an i7 processor, 16 gig of RAM, and currently a 240 gig SSD as the main hard disk, with a 1 terabyte HD, which can be upgraded, by the way, to any size you like, as its bulk storage. So it's got two hard disks, full HD, really nice screen. 17-inch monitor. It's pretty much the most that any person really needs, unless they're getting into some really specialized work. Yeah, really nice machine. Can be really customized too. So if you need a particularly large amount of storage, or if you want to be swapping components in and out, this is probably the one to sort of run with. Currently sitting at 1850, but we do have a little bit of wiggle room if you want to add in some more bits or take out some bits and that sort of stuff. So really lovely laptop, really nice vibrant screen, and backlit keyboard. So pretty much anything that you need to do, this thing is going to cover you. Anyway, moving on. So that's our range of computers at the moment. Which is my personal favorite? My personal favorite is the Asus Toughbook. It's my personal favorite because it has that really cool keyboard, which I must admit I am a little bit partial to, but mainly because it's a really good mid-range computer that is a little bit tougher than sort of normal, so a little bit less likely to get broken. It's quite customizable, so we can put in more RAM if sort of need be in the future. Really good SSD, great processor. Really nice screen, and just a really good package. Coming from Asus, you know it's going to be a quality build. So it's probably my pick for, you know, kind of most people, just depending on the particular budget. But we also do have those kind of lower end runs if budget's a little bit more restricted. Or we've also got that 17-inch in case you want something that's really going to power through almost anything. So now, if there's something else that you would like that we don't currently have in our range, then we can always order it. We do have access to a very wide range of computers, over 750 at my last count, and all of the ones that you get from anywhere else we can definitely get. So definitely give us a go before you go somewhere else. Buying local means that you get a local warranty and sort of local support, so which is really nice to have, especially in a small town. Anyway, if you need anything, just give us a dingle. Here at Snowy Mountains Tech, we do everything tech. Our phone number is 64308656, and yeah, just give us a dingle or drop by the shop anytime. Alright, thanks again, and we'll catch you soon with the next round of stock that we have in, and just some good reviews and things like that. Anything tech. Here's Brad from Snowy Mountains Tech. Bye.
Oh, by the beard of Zeus.